Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is Friday the 19th of February 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar because it looks like we are going to have a very busy day. So we'll just quickly swipe down towards Friday, and as you can see, some data had been published already. The most important data were from Japan. The national CPI data had been published just after the midnight, and as you can see, the actual reading was better than expected. So the CPI is increasing in the Japan from minus 1.2% to minus 0.6%. So it's nice data beating the expectations of minus 1%. And of course, PMI manufacturing data had beat the expectations of 50 because the actual number had been 50.6, and it was better than the last month. Tertiary industry index was just slightly worse than expected, and PMI composite again beats the expectations of 47 with the number of 47.6. The retail sales from Australia has been worse than expected because the market expected 2.1% and the actual reading was 0.6%, which was anyway better than minus 4.1% last time anyway. The other interesting data are retail sales from United Kingdom. As you can see, the way was worse than expected. The market expected minus 3%, it was minus 8.2, which is way below 1.4. The same situation is with the retail sales without fuel, and doesn't make any much difference. And the public sector net borrowing is widening, so it's not good data as well. We have a bunch of PMI data from the Eurozone scheduled for release between 8 and 10 o'clock. So as you can see, we will have a PMI manufacturing, PMI services, and PMI, the composite PMI from France, Germany, and the whole Eurozone. Interesting data for the Euro. Then, of course, we have PMI data from UK. Manufacturing and services and composite PMI are scheduled for release at 10:30. And we have some speech from Gert-Jan Wigrere at 1 o'clock. During the New York session, we have retail sales from Canada as a kind of an interesting event for the Canadian economy, and then until the end of the day, some data from the US will be released as well. There will be some services and composite PMI, the ISM manufacturing index, and the existing home sales. For all of you who are trading crude oil at 7 o'clock p.m., there is a bucket huge US rig count to be released as well. So I think we should take a look at the Japanese yen. We should take a look at the euro to the British pound, to the British pound itself, and that would be it for today. So euro to the Japanese yen. This is the market that had been recently updated, and as you can see, we have a 5-wave advancing structure to the upside, completed at 161% of the Fibonacci extension at 106.22, and since then we are unfolding the wave A to the downside. So the first target for the wave A is at the level of 104.78. Then of course we expect some bounce in the wave B, and then final push in wave C towards the lows of the previous wave 4 at 104.41. We will see whether this correction will be a simple ABC correction, or maybe that will be something more complex. Right now we cannot say this for sure, and all we have to do is to wait for the next wave to unfold simply. Let's take a look at the euro to the British pound. This is an interesting pair. So the euro to the British pound had been moving down for quite some time now, and recently, as you can see, we break low. We break the low from this is 5th of the February, 8,739. We broke below it, and then we made another low at the level of 8,640. So we hit this long term. I think this is a long term trend line. If I'm correct, yes, this is the old long term trend line that had been violated already, and we have hit it recently. I mean, even yesterday. And please notice that this technical support from the from the last day of the April 2020 is the last, that was apparently the last result for the bulls, because we are now trading below it. And that means, look at this, there is almost nothing until the level of 8,534 is hit, and then even the, let's say, 8,412 is hit. So we are now in the very bearish territory. The market conditions are extremely oversold. Okay, so please be careful with the shorts on this with this current situation. I know that it looks like a downtrend is continued, and it might be still continued, but let's just assume that this recent level of 8,740 is now technical resistance, so it's red. That was the support. Let's see how the market will react on the bounce of this trend line, because it might bounce towards the trend line right now. So very interesting situation. There is no indication of any sort of a termination of this downtrend, except the fact that the RSI is extremely oversold on a daily time frame chart. But right now, the vast majority of market participants is selling the euro and simply buying the British pound. So please keep an eye on this level, on the current situation on the euro to the British pound. Of course, we need to take a look at the British pound to the American dollar. As you can see, euro is being sold, pound is being bought. The same situation is here. Pound is being bought and the US dollar is being sold. This technical support 1.3758 hold. So right now this scenario has been invalidated. We broke above the doji high, which was at 1.3951. We made another high today, apparently. I think we made it today or yesterday 1.3985, and we are still going up. Please notice this is the upper channel boundary again. So right now the market support will be high of this doji candle, which is 1.3951. So that's this level. That's the intraday support, 1.3951. And the target, do we have any line here? No. Let's take a look then for some line, some target line. As you can see, we are trading up and up, so it's kind of hard to find something. Yes, there is nothing for the bulls until the level of, let's say, 1.33 and 1.4344, 1.4377 is hit. So right now there is nothing here. As you can see, the market dropped in almost straight line here from these levels, and it might look like we are about to rally even more towards those two levels on the British pound, because it doesn't look like there is enough selling pressure to stop it. Of course, the occasional correctional pullbacks are welcome. As you can see, the market is in the overbought condition as well, so maybe we can bounce from 1.3950, 1.3867, or any other technical support that has been placed on this chart. So for now, British pound is going up. Anyway, British pound, euro, and that was one more thing that I would like to show you is gold. For today, the spot gold market is finally testing the 50% of the Fibonacci retracement, 1,762. We are trading below $1,800 per ounce. So as you can see, our zone has been supply zone has been successful. Market didn't reach it. Then of course all of these technical resistances had been placed correctly. Breakout below the trend line, test, false breakout, this pin bar candle, engulfing candle, and then of course we are doing another leg down. So right now 1785 will be technical resistance for the price, and 1811 is another technical resistance for the price. Those are the two nearest technical resistances for the spot market right now. And the next target for the bears is 61% of the Fibonacci extension, sorry, Fibonacci retracement, 1689. This is the level of the retracement, and please remember that this is the retracement of the whole rally from the beginning of the from the middle of the March 2020. So all of this COVID rally in gold is right now retraced in the half. Maybe we will retrace towards 61% of this COVID rally. So very interesting situation on the spot gold as well. So please pay attention to this current situation, because it might be a double bottom. It might be a double bottom, but please notice that the current situation on the general money flows is that the stocks are on the record high, which means the American dollar is being sold and the gold is being sold to buy the risk on the risk on the stock market. So risk on is the current theme on the financial markets. Let's just take a look at the last last thing, which is a Bitcoin, of course. And as you can see, the Bitcoin is still trading above $50,000. Not much volatility, but take a look at this behavior here. If we dip, we are being bought up. If we dip, we are being bought back up. So it looks like the market is trying to rally even higher towards the next target. The next logical target is $60,000 for the Bitcoin market. So that's everything for me for the last day of trading. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.